He now suggested, you know, we follow him to a hotel. This guy literally said, do you know, if not for Jennifer, but now, who knows, we'll be dancing in Spain for money.
If we were to tell you what went down,
locked up abroad. Disclaimer, if you judge us for not checking before we left, honestly, I'm canceling you. See the way we're laughing at, did we think we would laugh like this? That
bro, it was not funny.
And we said bring the manager.
Like, no job. no.
Jennifer here speaks Spanish, you guys.
Un poquito.
These people actually said that they are sorry for lying.
No, because why are you smiling?
What's so funny?
Yeah.
Share with me what's so funny.
Yeah, because I want to laugh too. I want to laugh.
Daughters of the Most High. In this life, be confident and have confidence.
Oh no, we fought. Then
we got to Spain. You know that from the airport to our hotel was over 400 euros. You and your friends are not doing this. Cut them off.
Okay, maybe like you have to have conversations.
Cut them off. Hi sweeties, welcome back to my channel with me here again. I have the one, the only
Jennifer. I know y'all miss me. It's okay.
They actually missed you.
They must have. It's great to be back on the one and only channel because we will be providing more vlogs soon.
Period.
Look forward to
Premium content.
Premium content.
Travel vlogs.
Like
just maintenance, having a good time. I mean, you guys, by the way, guess who copied who? I feel like it's very obvious. I had to copy Jennifer because Jennifer, please just tell them why we're here.
I think we all remember that like a few years ago we were living it up in Spain and you guys saw the vlog. You saw the Kiki Kakae. But we are here to deliver the story time that we promised because if we were to tell you what went down,
locked up abroad,
the struggle is real.
It's actually crazy.
And it was real.
Yeah, it was actually crazy.
Yeah, so basically four of us, we wanted to travel together.
So we finally planned. The trip left the group chat partially.
So one of us couldn't make it, and then our other friend couldn't make it because her visa passport visa situation. So first we were four, but like so when we went down to three, we booked the trip as three. So like we booked the flights and the hotel and everything, and then our other friend let us know that unfortunately her visa was not gonna come on time, which she couldn't do anything about it. So now obviously we had to cancel, readjust, rebook it like with this same company, the same company.
You guys, it was crazy. Like in our heads we were like, okay, our trip was so excited that we booked it. They sent confirmation, sent us emails. I feel like whatever receipts I have, I'll just put it on the screen on this side. We had booked everything, we're so excited. At this point I was living in Nigeria. I got back like 2 days before our trip. I got back like a few days before the trip from Nigeria. We had packed, we had planned. We got to the airport in Bristol. We're so excited. We're like, we're going to take over, we're going to Spain. Everything was going well though. You know when something is it's going so well that you're like, something fishy, like something is
like you get that feeling.
Everything was going well, like we're so excited.
And I don't know about you, but for me that was like my first trip going abroad as an adult, like
with a friend.
Yeah, with friends.
This was my first.
This was my first, proper holiday,
like friendcation. This was my first friendcation.
Literally. So like I was so excited. Guys.
Finally got to Spain. Then this was where the event started. Boarded the flight, we sat separately, then we got to Spain. You guys, arriving in Spain, we're still excited.
Yeah, because
it was a package deal now. It was, a good package deal for like a week. There was breakfast, the hotel, but this was where the problem was: transportation. We didn't know that the airport, so we arrived at Malaga, and we didn't know that getting to Vera, where our hotel was more than 3 hours.
Not 3 hours. It was longer than our flight.
Yes, it was longer than our flight, basically. So we get there, and then the first thing we both did was we're like, let's even check where the hotel is.
Yeah, because the thing is wait
first, Jennifer. Let me disclaimer: if you judge us for not checking before we left, honestly, I'm canceling you because this was our first time. So there's a person for everything. We know better now. Yeah. So I don't want to see anything of why didn't you do your research?
You should
not even give me that.
And the thing is, in our defense, like, it was a package deal, and this was supposed to be the like airport that was closest to the hotel.
Yeah, that's
so,
usually
like,
what happens. Yeah.
Obviously, we thought it would be in the same city. So, like, I mean, this distance-wise in the same city, like, we'll firm it. Like, if it's like 40 minutes or whatever,
Yeah,
like,
that'll be fine.
Push come to shove, like, we will find something somewhere. Like, it's in the same city.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Like, common sense told us. Like, I mean, obviously, it's clearly not common, but
it's common though. If you judge us, common sense told us. It's actually common sense. We're like, okay, worst case scenario, it won't be that far from, like, you know, the hotel and everything. Then we decided to open Google Maps, and we're like, oh, let's even see the distance. Then we saw 3 hours. We're like, huh? And then we were not like, okay, let's go out and see, you know, what's happening. Then all these taxi guys were calling. Oh, by the way, Jennifer here speaks Spanish, you guys.
Un poquito,
no mucho.
Yeah, like,
what's it mean? No mucho.
Yeah, no mucho.
No mucho, un poquito.
Yeah, like, just a little bit, you know.
Little bit. Do you know, if not for Jennifer, but now, who knows, we'll be dancing in Spain for money.
No, guys. At this point, we are still keeping, like, mind you, we arrived late. Flight landed at like 10 in the evening.
Yeah.
So we were like, okay, let's not panic. Like, it's 3 hours. Like, there are trains, there are buses,
coaches.
Like,
we even thought, okay, like, maybe we could find like a local, like, you know how you can like do like a group taxi, or like find people that are going there. We didn't find anything. And then this particular Uber guy, when we decided to ask, we're like, oh, let's just find out, you know, how much an Uber would be. Jennifer, would you like to tell them the price?
Tell them. I'm weak.
Guys, ladies and gentlemen, sweeties, do you know that from the airport to our hotel was over 400 euros?
400 euros? No, like,
how much was the holiday?
I need you guys to put this in context, because, like, first of all, we were both university students at this time. Like, no job,
no sponsor.
This holiday was what? A week maximum. Like, 400 euros on the first day for journey.
Thinking about it is funny now, but like, you guys should have seen the panic that was in me. Jennifer was like, it's fine, we'll find train, we'll find. Me in my head, I was just like, and you know, I even told you, I said, should we just stay in the airport?
At this point, I was still keeping, like, I
actually lost my morale at some point. You know, you were telling me like we'll be fine. I was just like,
because we just have to, like, we will insert videos, like, because we were filming.
Yes, now we're
videos
filming,
of like when we were
when we'll do this video.
Yeah, so we will definitely insert videos, but like at this point, like, I was still like I was still hopeful, you know. Like, I still had faith in humanity. I still had faith in transport systems and stuff. So I was thinking, okay, maybe taxi is not the best option, but we still have options. There are still coaches. I mean, like, Spain is a developed country.
Yeah. And you know, we had to ask, like, you know, these little kiosks that were selling stuff, and then we asked, and they're like, oh, there's a train station not too far. So us being hopeful, like, okay, it's a train station, we can finally get to, you know, bus or coach station that will take us to like our hotel or whatever. We decided to hop on the train. Guys, this was where the mess happened, right? When we finally got to the train station, and then we got to the coach station in Malaga, that's the city we landed in. Yeah. We were like, okay, we'll probably find a coach that's leaving soon, like, you know, we're so excited, we're happy. Do you know that we were at the we're literally at the wrong terminal, like we're literally at the wrong side, because the coach station was conjoined with a mall or something. Like, it was very complicated. Weird. Yeah, it was very weird.
It was actually weird. It was actually very weird. There was like a whole
mall, then there was the coach station here, then there were some buses that were on that other side. So we got off at the bus station, like to this side. We got into the mall was already shutting down. In our heads were like, okay, what's happening?
What's going on?
We're scrambling around. Like, we almost even went to the wrong city, another city that was entirely different.
Oh yeah,
you know,
Alcante.
Yeah, it was. We almost went to Alcante. It was one guy that, you know, saw us. Imagine, just think about this.
Oh my days.
Two black pretty girls looking like this,
looking like themselves in distress. We were very distressed
because we had trolleys with us. We had school bags on our back. We were tired. We hadn't eaten anything since the food that we rushed in the airport. you guys, this whole trip.
Oh, even that airport food, did we not almost make us? Oh, I'll fly.
Imagine standing on the queue to like get your passport checked and everything. You're shoving burger and fries in your mouth with water. Like it was a whole mess. But that's a story for another day. And then this guy was like, "Oh, where are we headed?" And Jennifer was like, "Oh, we're going to our hotel in Vera." And then we told him, "Oh, we were trying to get the bus to Alcante." And the way he looked at us like, "Huh?
Vera, Alcante?
What's going on?"
What's the correlation?
He now told us that where we would have gone is further than where Vera was. We would have passed where we were supposed to get off.
And from there to like where we need to go is actually further than where we were standing at the time.
Yep, exactly.
So like basically we were just widening our like and the reason why we were gonna go to Alcante is because someone suggested it. I don't remember because we went
we asked somebody inside the mall and the person was like, "Oh, we should get on the bus to Alcante." So maybe they meant we should get on the bus to Alcante and maybe we're supposed to stop at Vera, but he didn't tell us that, so how would we know? But anyways, this guy now told us and then we're not like, "Oh, thank you so much." So in our heads we're like, okay, we're getting closer. We try and get to the coach station.
Yes.
We got to the coach station. You guys, tell us why there was nobody there.
Okay, right now we are truly really stranded. So basically, guys, check this out. So we make it to the bus station and there are no buses. But it gets worse. The place is closing at 1. So we need to find either a hotel. And then this man came to us. He's drunk and everything, holding a beer in his hand and all.
This is rough.
He did us dirty.
So now what next? Abi, you should just hitchhike. All these guys are just hanging around. There was we literally got there and no buses were there.
No buses, no people. Like it clearly looked like we were the only one that didn't know.
Lucky that nothing happened. Though.
Right?
Thinking about it now, like
we just want to give like God the glory because like it's Baba God, thank you.
Now you
like
guys, the story could have been totally different because we were the only this is a foreign city, foreign country. At least you speak the language there. I don't speak Spanish, it's French. What would I have been doing? Qu'est-ce que c'est? What would I really have been doing? We were literally hanging around the bus park. We were alone. It was like dark. This was like, by this time it was like 11 p.m. rather, almost 12 a.m. We didn't even know what was happening. Then this drunkard guy came and met us and was like, "Oh, hi, this patch English, hi, Siri," like trying to be very,
very nice, very friendly.
What's going on? Very like, anybody, you speak French, you speak Spanish? Immediately I said I don't speak anything.
We don't speak the language, please.
We don't speak any language.
So this drunkard is standing in front of us, smelling of.
This guy was gone. He wasn't he was standing. He wasn't standing straight.
Like you could tell he wasn't okay. You know when you're concerned, but like at this point we didn't have concern in us to be concerned for someone else.
Basically, like we're concerned about our own safety. And then he now suggested, we follow him to a hotel. This guy literally said,
he was like, there is a bus coming or something, and like
he told us that there's a bus that we can wait if we want to wait. That's true. He was like, we can wait if you want to wait, or if you cannot wait, we can come with him. He has a hotel and we can stay in the.
That's how they would be selling our organs right now, guys. Like
But the funny thing, they won't even figure out, like, they won't even have done backstory what happened. They just said, 2 girls went to Spain, this. What did we go there? We went there for holiday. Nobody went there to
people would have added their stories.
Yes, they would have said, you probably went to go and meet a man.
Yeah. Like,
call it out.
People would have just definitely added their story.
The people would have definitely added their story. After that, we sat down there in the coach station for a while. Like we were there for like a good maybe 30 minutes, and then I was just like, you know what, let's check for hotels nearby, like, or like Airbnbs or like shortlets. Our Google search we began hotels nearby. We found about 4. I think I was getting hopeful, like, okay, maybe we'll find somewhere to stay. We went to the first one. They were like, oh sorry, they're fully booked. My stomach just sank. My tummy just started turning.
And at this time it's pitch black.
Yes, actually I will insert videos, like I will insert videos over like our voice overs, and then like the timestamp and everything. You guys, we were literally walking on the road like alone. It was dark, and at this point our phones were low, and European switch see. I understand that we should have done enough research, but don't even come and tell me.
This was our first.
I don't want anybody to
like.
come
I just need you guys to keep that in mind,
exactly,
because we know a lot more now. Like,
exactly.
Like,
I mean, you only learn.
Yeah,
because you won't be out here being vulnerable with your own experience. So don't act like you've not had your own mistakes. Yeah.
But yeah, so when we were going, we didn't buy an adapter.
At least I had my laptop, and you know, like you can charge your phone with your laptop, but then we're like saving it, like, you know, for emergencies. Like it was crazy. After that, we went to another hotel. That place was fully booked. Then we met another drunkard that was telling us, oh, why are the two of us out at this time of the day? Like, you know, what's happening? Are we trying to, you know, find a hotel and everything? We're like, oh no, we're fine. We're going back to our hotel because, see, this life, never show the enemy you are weak.
We couldn't help but stand out. No, the whole thing was really scary. So by the time we went to the third hotel and they didn't have rooms, like at this point we were willing to pay for like crazy.
Literally, you know when you tell someone no matter how much it is, we can pay. We can afford to pay, like,
because it's
you
just
know, tell us, we're like, just for at a point I even said, is it okay if we even pay for a room and we just sit in your lobby? You know that kind of thing. You're thinking of your safety. I mean, we're women, anything could have happened. All that was in my head was, I don't even mind paying for a room. Or if they say both of us have to pay for a room each because blah blah blah, we can't. I was like, even if you have to pay, but we'll just stay in your lobby. We're happy to do that. You guys, there was no space. Nobody wanted that. At this point, I was like, oh my god. Do you know the fourth place we went to was a hostel? At this point, I said, Lord, let your will actually
No, we
be
actually
done.
started praying.
It was
actually.
This was by like, this was like
funny.
1 a.m.
Like
maybe past 1 to 2
past
or something.
1, like
share the videos. I'll put the timestamp because we can't really remember like vividly times or
because it's
everything.
been
But
a while.
There'll be videos.
Jennifer, what do you have to say?
I legit don't have any jeans.
Oh my god.
And we got to this hostel and we told him, oh, can we stay? We explained our whole situation. He felt so sorry for us to the extent that he allowed us to stay in the lobby.
Jennifer, smile now.
What is there to smile about?
Guys, we couldn't even get a room. This laughter of like, oh man, what's the time, sir? It's
Not late enough.
It's 2:35.
The time has been moving the slowest it's ever moved in my whole entire life.
Like we literally sat in the lobby till like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. Literally because our bus was 8 a.m. Our bus was 8 a.m. the next morning, so we just had to just sit down in the lobby and all. I couldn't even sleep.
Yeah, she didn't. I had to sleep.
I didn't even blink because all that was in my head was, apart from me thinking of my safety, I was concerned about you. It's only instinct for you to feel like no matter what, nothing should happen because in my head I was like, I don't even mind not sleeping. So far as she's good and I'm good, we'll be fine. I literally sat there. I charged my phone. At a point, I was even on a video call talking, ha ha ha, he. It wasn't funny. I don't even know where I got that enthusiasm from, but like,
no, that's the thing. Like, whilst you're going through it, because we were in shock at some point. I wouldn't even like
hysterical laughter.
Yeah, like we were actually in shock. Like, this can't be happening. Like, this is a dream. Like,
you guys imagine sitting in a hostel in a foreign country in the lobby. From like past 1 till like 6 a.m. We sat there. He even offered, you know, at a point he offered us a room because somebody had checked out. He was like, do we want to go inside? We're like, no, we're good here. We sat there. By the time it was 6, we got up.
Guys,
We are still stranded.
This is for the story time now.
We are still stranded.
Guys,
Do you know what time it is?
At okay, this is where we're crossing. This is us at.
This is the next day. The next morning, we are still
A
in
good
Malaga.
Samaritan. Our parents are praising the Lord hard, very hard.
See you guys, be good to your parents so they'll pray for you.
I'm telling
Their
you.
prayers work.
Wait.
And it was a good distance. We waited there. A bus came at 8. We finally got on that bus. Guys, from Malaga to Almeria was a good 3 hours. We sat on a coach for like a good 3 hours. We slept. We were so tired. We got to Almeria. We now had to get on another bus to another city called Vera.
that was also long.
Vera was 2 hours plus. So all in all, our flight wasn't up to 3 hours. We had spent over 5 hours on the road in a coach to get to a hotel. Guys, we finally get to the hotel. Tell me why I'm hearing nonsense.
The way we had to even drag out, like, because where the bus stopped and where the hotel was also like a longer stretch. Like, we walked for a while, and at this point, like, obviously Vera is like a very sunny, beachy space. Like, the sun was shining, like it was hot. We were drenched. Yeah, we had, mind you, throughout from that burger that we munched at the airport when we almost lost our flight, no food, and like I'm a cranky person when I'm hungry.
But cranky,
like,
but you know the thing, nobody was cranky.
Yeah, because like
it's like pick your friends wisely.
There was no like.
I don't think there's anyone I could have experienced this with and it would have gone like this. I don't know how to explain it. You know, it's not like like I don't know how to explain it. It's like just pick your friends wisely, because if not for Jennifer, like,
and her, like, because
we both held each other down. Let's just leave it that way. We both held each other down. That's just
God.
Like nobody was cranky. Nobody was saying,
"Oh, why didn't you this?" But you know you could have checked this.
Nobody did any blaming. I'm so happy that it didn't even come to anybody's. But that's healthy friendship. If you and your friends are not doing this, cut them off.
Okay, maybe like you have to have conversations.
Cut them off.
It's not every day. It's not every day. Call. Like maybe have conversations and like be genuine. But like the point is like we hadn't eaten. We
hadn't even drank water. We hadn't had
nothing.
We were tired. We were sweaty. We were hungry.
And we were walking under this sun. Like we were walking. I don't like to exaggerate, but at least 30 minutes, I would say.
It was fun now, you know. Like it was actually fun. And you know the thing, we don't know this place.
Yeah.
So we're using Google Maps. We walked all the way to one place. We had to walk back.
Yeah. We were getting lost, turned, shoved, pushed. We eventually got to the hotel.
Jennifer, you're the best person to say this part, because if I say this part.
Okay, so we get to the hotel and like we're like, oh, thank God, we are finally here. We approached the counter.
We were so happy.
We were like, oh, it's actually it looks good here.
Like, we were so happy,
like,
because we could even see the pool. We could now see another hotel that had like a water slide thing, so we even planned maybe we can go there. We saw the restaurant. The lobby was pretty. The AC,
the place was beautiful. I wouldn't even lie to you. Like it was fantastic. Like I was like, oh, okay. So we approached the counter. We showed them like our reservation, and they're like, you don't have a room.
You guys. Please.
No, because
imagine getting there to the counter and they're telling you don't have a room here. Like they couldn't find our names on the system.
They couldn't, like, so basically our reservation number didn't exist, like, and then like they were trying to explain to us that because we had reserved for the day before and we hadn't turned up, like
there's nothing like that.
It had been cancelled.
Because even when because it's a whole package thing, so obviously you see our arrival. And our arrival says 10 p.m. I even told her, I said, there's no way. I said, even if we had used an Uber to get here, we would have come here at like past 1 to 2. Literally. Or like maybe
it was never going to be on the same day.
We couldn't have made it.
It's not possible.
We couldn't have made it.
And this lady was trying to explain to us that, yeah, basically, we are homeless.
In this life, be confident and have confident friends.
Oh no, we forced. No, like,
are you trying us?
The African in us, like, really
Ghana and Nigeria.
Out.
Actually changed it for her. We changed it for her.
The law student in me really.
You guys, I'm sorry, wait, Jennifer. Allow me to. You guys, this is a lawyer.
Like,
my friend is a lawyer.
Like, I hope you don't.
If you try me, I'll persecute you. Is it you that persecute me? I'm the one that will report.
Yeah,
if you try me, I'll press charges and she'll prosecute you.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Period.
We'll send you to court.
Period.
You receive the
subpoena. I got it. They were trying to like intimidate us. At a point, they said, "Oh, we'll get the manager." We said, "Bring the manager."
So this lady brought the manager out, and the manager was also trying to tell us rubbish.
They were telling us to call the booking agency. Yeah. And these people, we should actually have sued them.
No, do you know we could have?
Do you guys know that? You know, okay, we spoke about how when we were 3, we cancelled the reservation and rebooked. So they booked for the 2 of us and sent confirmation emails to us and like, you know, the tickets and everything. Yeah. So obviously getting there in our heads, we're like, okay, we still have.
At this point, we couldn't even reach. We couldn't reach.
Exactly. So like, getting there, we were like, everything is sorted.
So like. So on the first day that we arrived, they are telling us that we can't get it because like a day has passed and like that was what was booked.
They're even willing to pay for a room for like for the night before we like sort out everything the next morning. And you know, after back and forth everything, they eventually
gave us a room. They even gave us free dinner.
After dinner.
She said she would eat. So the girl was like, I'm not eating.
I said I'm not. Food was not and I was hungry, but like I didn't want it because I was like, I now told Jennifer, I said after we eat now, tomorrow what next?
And one person like no matter what's going on in life, you must eat. You must eat. But like honestly, I was trying to convince her like, let's eat, let's get some energy, and then like obviously we will fight. Like we'll fight this.
Yeah, exactly.
We've got this. Anyway, so we are trying to like contact the company that we booked with. No response. We called, no response. Text,
we
no
even
response.
we even had our friends call.
Our friends back home were calling. Her sisters were calling. Like. Nothing. By now our batteries are dead even, so like we
even had to charge our phone in the lobby at some point, like at one corner. Imagine, let me tell you guys something. Jennifer actually had to get the phone out of my hand when we finally reached those people, when we're doing live chat.
Yeah,
Jennifer said just give me because at a point I couldn't even type, I couldn't even when I just wanted to explode, and I don't know how to explain. Like in my head I was just like, how could you guys have been so negligent? How could you have been so irresponsible? Like,
but we ate, we slept, we went around to look
that evening we actually went around to look for hotels in that neighborhood,
just in case that like we are not able to pull it through or whatever. So we went around to look for hotels in that neighborhood. For us to stay that night, we had to pay, right?
Yeah, we had to pay for a room.
For that. So like the amount of money that we had left, we were like trying to like strategize, like budget, see what we can do. At this point, we still had faith, we still had hope. We eventually we were able to get into the live chat, even though they weren't responding.
People started changing people. Yeah, so it's hard to keep up with the chat.
They kept changing people and they weren't really following, but like we managed to. So
guys, in life,
we had
persevere. Hope. Just persevere and be hopeful. Just keep pushing.
We had hope that it was gonna pull through. We woke up the next day.
Did we have breakfast? Yes, we had breakfast because if you pay for a room, if you pay for a night, you get breakfast.
Yeah. So we had breakfast and then we were like, okay, let's go see what they're saying.
Yeah.
Now they are also trying to contact the people that we booked with, the hotel people. There was a new woman at the lobby, and that was really helpful. She was also calling and stuff. So during this call, texting we now come to find out that when they cancelled our booking, they didn't rebook
because they couldn't get a room for us and they didn't let us know.
Just to make things clear, so we were 3 people, we booked. One person couldn't make it anymore and obviously she wanted refund, so we cancelled like her bit, like but obviously because it changes the room that we wanted. We were gonna have a bigger room, so now they have to cancel and book a smaller room. They couldn't get a room, so they left it
and they didn't think to tell us.
They left it.
Oh wow.
So all this time we were arguing with the hotel people, but they weren't even at fault because nothing was booked. Exactly. But let's just clarify, they lied. Like yesterday, the day before when we came and they were saying their policy blah blah blah, that was all lies. They just couldn't find us.
Yeah, they couldn't
find us. Because they couldn't find us, they just made up like a reason, but the reason they couldn't find us was not because of their fault. It was because the company that we booked with didn't actually book a room because they had cancelled it.
So why did they even lie?
I think they needed to because we had screenshot of like our reservation and they couldn't see it, so they're thinking, oh, why wouldn't it show? So like they're finding something to like fill in.
Yeah, okay, makes sense.
Like
makes sense.
so that's no gap, so like to explain why maybe it's not showing. Maybe they probably didn't understand what was going on, but instead of them to tell us this, they lied. But anyway, we're forgiving them.
You're right too. Thinking about this thing now, those clowns actually said, "No, I'm even angry again because they were actually saying there's nothing they can do. They're sorry.
They're sorry
because as we had they tried to reschedule, but there was no free room, and we kept saying, why did you tell us?
I think they were offering to refund our money, but
like
that's such a waste. We're
already here, so refunding our money as per.
Tinika was like, I'm gonna have an asthmatic.
Yes, I told them, I was like, yo, I'm going to have an asthmatic and whatever happens here, you will be accountable for it. I was losing
I felt like we were hella dramatic about the whole situation, but we deserve to be dramatic.
I told them that if I start hyperventilating, I told them I didn't even have my inhaler. I forgot my inhaler in London. I've been in England, and I was like, if I start having an asthma attack here, and I don't think there's any inhaler here,
if we hadn't put in extra drama, like we actually would have been homeless.
Definitely.
Because these people were trying to tell us that there is no rooms, they can't do anything about it. The best they can do is give us a refund. We were refusing refund straight up because what are we gonna do with a refund?
It was too late to get a refund.
Like, we are already in the country.
That lady at the lobby was very helpful.
Oh,
like,
bless her. God bless her.
She kept pushing and telling us, to stay in contact with them, keep chatting, explain everything.
Yeah.
And then, she finally even told us that when we finally book a room, that we should book a room we should upgrade ourselves.
Yeah, we should upgrade ourselves.
And then that should be on their head. And then they should pay.
Which we did. And they paid.
And they paid for it,
because,
actually.
Yeah, so like eventually we had to pay though. We had to pay for it, and then they were like gonna refund us the full amount. But we didn't trust them at this point because I was like, yeah, we have to see something in writing. We have to see it. We have to so that we can like sign it or something. Like we need, like we can't trust your word on the phone.
Yeah.
What if tomorrow you go and say that because you clearly don't have integrity.
We forgot this part. Do you guys know that these people actually said that they are sorry for lying?
Yeah, sorry for lying to you.
We're sorry for lying. Like, imagine them admitting that they actually lied.
We could actually press for like emotional.
Please, if you're a lawyer and you're watching this and you want to fight our case, let us know. It was a roller coaster.
Like it was so like we would get.
It was like yes,
and then something would happen.
This is how the whole thing was. You get to your destination, you're so excited. You finally find out the distance. You're like, oh my god, how are we going to do it? Somebody tells you, oh, there's a train, the bus system. You're happy again. You get there, it's closed. You're meeting a drunkard. Somebody's telling you, follow me to a hotel room. You're on the streets of a foreign country at very odd hours. You have to sleep in the lobby of a hostel. You finally get to the bus station the next morning. The whole long journey, bus system was just messed up.
It was so weird
because buses were not frequent. It was not like this country.
Like, I feel like being abroad just makes you appreciate the transport system in UK so much more.
Definitely.
Like UK has a lot to work on, but their transportation is pretty good. How can I be in a city there is no train, there is no coach available? Like,
and even if it's not available, I don't know how to explain it. You would know, like the signs will be there boldly written. We had to go around the coach station to find out, like to look for information about how
it was
the
just
system works.
The whole thing was very weird. It was very weird,
complicated. Like, and the one of the craziest parts for me was when we got to the hotel and that whole no reservation, this, that, and then we now had to like go and start looking for hotels around the neighborhood. Everywhere was fully booked. At this point, I was like, oh my goodness! Like, we now had to tell the hotel people, like, we're like, we can't sleep outside.
There is
like,
no other option.
Like,
you have to find us a room.
You guys have to do something about it.
Yeah, but eventually we got a room.
Yeah, our room was
was way better than.
Please go and watch the tour of our room.
Honestly,
like,
the room was nice. The shower was nice. The bed was
fantastic.
Like I was like, yes.
They had this place where we could walk out from our room to the pool area.
Like there was like this back. Like it was such a vibe. Like it was definitely an upgrade from our.
Jennifer, we forgot one important part. You guys, the first time in my life, I used TV to charge a phone.
Yeah, because we didn't have a charger.
I just saw that there was a USB port on the TV. I was like, Jennifer, should we try? Jennifer was like, yeah, let's try.
Yeah.
I just put it in there. The phone came on. I said, it's working.
Desperation breeds like
innovation.
Like innovation. Because
you guys mark this down. Jennifer and Tintin. Jen and Tin. Like, 2023.
Watch out for us.
Desperation brings up innovation. Period. Think about it.
Words of wisdom. There was this one dinner though that we went to, and the hotel, the restaurant was not there. Like, do you remember?
Guys, it's true. The restaurant was closed.
Like it wasn't closed. It didn't exist. It wasn't there. It wasn't there.
The one that we walked all the way down to the end of the street.
It wasn't there. Like this, there was darkness.
Wait,
and
that
we had to find
the.
No, because that was like
did you know all this while I thought that was the restaurant?
No, like that was a different thing. Like it wasn't there. Like it didn't exist.
Oh guys, Jennifer actually is such a sweetheart. Did you know this babe scraped meatballs for me? Like she literally took off all the sauce on this meatball thing I ordered so that I could eat it.
Yeah, because she didn't like the sauce.
I'm gonna cry. Like
I feel like even though we went through a lot, it was like a really nice
We need
bonding.
to see my travel body. We need to plan one.
We need to,
Actually,
like, we
down.
really need to travel.
Like, I'm down.
But it was a really like nice bonding journey, like travel.
It was.
Yeah, we had a nice time.
Me, I'm excited. I want to travel again, even if I don't like planes. But like, I'm down to do this again.
That whole journey was crazy because even to come back, we were asking these people to for taxi because like
I mean every normal hotel
time,
because of the time we couldn't book like a taxi to come and pick us, and then we're like, oh, is there a way like they can call a taxi or like a rental service or something? And these people are like, oh, they don't do that. I change it for them now morning. At this point I had nothing to lose because I already
we've already stayed
now. So I said in no civilized country would they tell you that a hotel cannot call a taxi. We went off and then they were like, oh, they'll see what they can do.
We found this guy came and he was helpful. He was like looking for
that morning.
Like
he wasn't there. He literally came that morning.
Do you know what it is? I feel like in people that work in places, there is always that one person that's out there to just help you. There are always devils out there, just the devil sends them to like distract your path and ruin your day, but then there is always God sent people that come. Like on the day that we were like trying to book, that lady on there, like she was perfect, she was magnificent. Shout out to you. That guy, I don't know why I'm thinking of his name as Giacomo, but definitely no, that was not his name. But
see the way we're laughing now, did we think we would laugh like this? That
bro, it was not funny. Like it was not funny, and if anyone had laughed, like I would have it's that situation where if you were smiling, I'll be like, what's there to smile about? No, because why are you smiling?
What's so funny?
Yeah,
share with me what's so funny.
Yeah, because I want to laugh too. I want to laugh.
Just stay tuned for more content because
honestly
we're back with a banger.
Yeah, and we're back to stay and we're back to thrive.
Energy,
and, like,
period. If not that, nothing else.
We're here to give you the vibes. But long story short, like in this world you live and you learn. And we've learned some really amazing lessons. Like if you're booking, make sure you have perfect, like I know you are thinking you should have known that already, but we didn't, and now we do.
And if you judge us, honestly speaking, it won't be funny. But it could have been you too. It could have been someone you knew.
And if you're saying it could never be me, you're lying.
It will be
you're lying. Oh, okay, maybe let's not curse them.
Sorry.
Let's not curse them. But like you're lying. People end up in situations and you're like, it could never be me. But like your experiences and our experiences at the time was completely different. Obviously, like now, if someone is telling us something like that, we'll be like, oh, why? Like you.
Well, better.
But like you live and you learn, and we've learned. What have you learned?
I've learned that do your research, be patient, and in life, just like savor every moment. As much as something might be so difficult, but like just try to see like the exciting. But the exciting part for me was spending quality time. We got to know each other better. We understand how each person reacts to certain things. There's more respect. So like the bonding was actually bond got stronger.
Definitely, because like we got to know more about each other. I feel like when you go through a difficult situation with someone, like you just get to know them more, like and stuff like that. Also, like just trust God, guys. This could have gone really bad, and now we can talk about it and laugh and smile because nothing happened. But just trust God. It doesn't matter how big, how small your situation is. Like
hope you guys enjoyed this video.
I really hope you enjoyed this as well, because we enjoyed filming it.
This is an OG on this channel.
We enjoyed filming it.
We actually enjoyed giving, and this is actually raw. Like
literally, we didn't
practice, this is just us like talking.
This is
and it was very natural.
So I hope you enjoyed it. I'm just gonna I don't know why I'm talking like this is my channel. But like, I'm out here loving this now. Look at how, because I always say this in my vlogs. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this because I enjoyed putting it together, filming it. So like but anyways, I actually hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share.
Share the video. You guys will see us on your screen another time
soon.
Stay tuned. Bye guys. Oh my god.
You're so unserious. You're actually. Should we mention their name?
I don't care, we're saying it. Did we lie? I actually have the thing on my phone. I'm just happy.
We made it, guys. We made it. Darling, just oh my darling, just you are wonderful.